St. Matthews is one of Louisville's most popular neighborhoods, and with great reason too. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the highlights of the St. Matthews neighborhood in Louisville, Kentucky. So let's jump right in. Welcome back. I'm Katie Skeen, a local realtor here in Louisville, and on my channel we discuss all things related to living in and moving to Louisville, Kentucky. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you about St. Matthews, Kentucky, one of our most sought after neighborhoods in Louisville. First, let me tell you about where St. Matthews is located. St. Matthews is situated about 8 miles east of downtown Louisville, Kentucky. You can easily access major interstates such as 264 and 71. This central location provides residents with a convenient access to shopping, dining, and entertainment. As of 2022, the population in St. Matthews, Kentucky was 17,362. It's the 23rd largest city in our state. St. Matthews is one of our best places to live in the state of Kentucky. It has a dense suburban feel. Most residents in St. Matthews own their homes. There's a great sense of community and pride in home ownership in this area. There's a lot of restaurants, shops, and parks in St. Matthews. A lot of families and young professionals tend to live in St. Matthews, and they do tend to have a more conservative political leaning. Now, a little bit of history for you about St. Matthews. It wasn't always called St. Matthews. It was originally developed around the intersection that is now Breckenridge Lane and Shelbyville Road and Westport Road. By 1840, it was known as Gilman's Point, and it was named after a local tavern owner, Daniel Gilman. The name St. Matthews was actually adapted in 1850, named after the St. Matthews Episcopal Church. Now that church is still there today, and that is where St. Matthews gets its name origins. The first category I want to talk about with you is the shopping category. Now, if you're considering living in St. Matthews, you're going to need to know what kind of places can you hit up as far as grocery and convenience and all of the different shopping that you're going to need. As far as grocery stores are concerned, of course, you're going to have a St. Matthews Kroger. You're also going to have a Walmart neighborhood market. So this is not a large Walmart store. This is a neighborhood market that functions more like a grocery store. The other really great thing about St. Matthews is it's the hub to some of our more specialty stores. So our Whole Foods market in Louisville is located in St. Matthews, as is the Trader Joe's. So if you like to hit up these two spots, then if you live in St. Matthews, you're going to be conveniently located. Another great thing about the St. Matthews location is I think the best Target in Louisville is located in St. Matthews. It is one of the larger Targets. It has a lot of really nice home goods and clothes selections. Of course, it has all the grocery stuff as well. But if you're just looking for the mega Target that has the most and best items, I would definitely hit up the St. Matthews Target. Now, as far as clothing is concerned, St. Matthews is actually one of the state's largest shopping areas. We have the Mall of St. Matthews that's located right off the Waterson Expressway. Mall of St. Matthews is the 5th largest mall in the state of Kentucky. Now, if large malls are not your thing, there's also several smaller shopping centers and strip malls along Shelbyville Road. There are a lot of stores. So the Shelbyville Road Plaza is one of my favorites. That's where the Trader Joe's is located. There's a lot of great spots in that shopping plaza. And then, of course, there's several clothing boutiques and home boutiques scattered throughout St. Matthews, especially near that little downtown area of St. Matthews. I don't know if you really call it a downtown area, but kind of that main epicenter of St. Matthews. There's a lot of great local boutiques and shops in that area. Now, one shop I've recently discovered in St. Matthews is St. Matthews Feed and Seed. I don't know if anybody needs any plants, but if you're going to be doing shopping for that type of thing in St. Matthews, I had a great experience there. The staff was so helpful. They were knowledgeable about the different kinds of plants, and they helped me, who basically kill everything, but I'm still trying to raise these little plant babies and get some nice, cute planters outside of my home. And so if you're looking for plants and trees and shrubs, I would definitely recommend checking out St. Matthews Feed and Seed. Now, as far as restaurants are concerned in this area, you're going to have plenty of options, and some of our best things are in St. Matthews. So one of my favorites that you'll always hear me talk about is Taziki's. It's kind of a fast, casual Mediterranean restaurant, open for lunch and dinner. And then, of course, right next to Taziki's in that strip mall is Penny and Pearl's Bakery. Best chocolate chip cookie, maybe the top 2 chocolate chip cookies in Louisville. So definitely check that out. Of course, one of my favorites, Taco Luchador, is located right in St. Matthews. There is Mama's Barbecue, Simply Thai, Drake's. These are just a few of my favorite in the area. Now, when it comes to coffee, you have the trifecta of coffee options right here in St. Matthews. Three of Louisville's largest local coffee stores would be Sunagras, Heine Brothers, and Quills. They're all located in St. Matthews. So if you're trying to figure out which one you like the best, I definitely recommend hitting up all three. And then of course, comment below and let my viewers know what is the best coffee in Louisville. Let's talk about some of the parks located in St. Matthews. The first I want to mention to you is St. Matthews Community Park. Now this is located just off Shelbyville Road, not too far from where the St. Matthews Mall is. This is a 45-acre park, and it's definitely designed with a sports person in mind. If you happen to visit this park, you'll notice it has plenty of baseball diamonds, so there's a lot of community baseball that happens here, both for kids and for adults, lots of different local leagues. There are also basketball courts located here, as well as a playground and also a pavilion if you're wanting to picnic or have a community outing or event. The second park I want to mention to you is Brown Park, located off Browns Lane. Now this is a really nice community park in St. Matthews. It's one of my favorites. As far as my children are concerned, they've rated that this playground is a nice, highly rated playground in their mind. I like that it has, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's not mulch, it's just like this soft turf stuff. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's soft to play on and the kids can run around, and it has some cool musical instruments and just not your typical playground, okay? And there's bathrooms conveniently located right there. And then of course they have a lot of walking trails for walking or running. It's just a really beautiful place to take a walk and feel like you're in nature right in the middle of St. Matthews. This park also features basketball courts and soccer fields. And then of course I mentioned to you the lush greenery and surroundings. There's a pond. It's just a beautiful park, honestly. The surroundings are really amazingly beautiful. It's really well maintained, and it's just, you feel like you're stepping into a relaxed, natural environment, you know, just right in the midst of St. Matthews. This park is also kind of the epicenter of community events in St. Matthews. They host several events throughout the year. One of my favorites is Light Up St. Matthews that happens during the holiday season. There's music, entertainment, letters to Santa. They even had a little ice skating area set up in the park, and then as well as a lights display to see. There's free cookies and hot chocolate. It's just a really fun, warm, inviting, family-friendly event for the entire community. Let's take a minute to talk about the housing opportunities in St. Matthews. 54.7% of the homes are owner-occupied, meaning the person that lives there also owns it. Of course, this means that there are about 45% of rentals in this area as well. There are many people wanting to move into the neighborhood. If they can't afford home ownership yet, renting is always a good option for them. The median list price of a home in St. Matthews at the end of 2023 was $395,500. The median sales price is $380,000. This median sales price is slightly above the average for all of Jefferson County, so St. Matthews is going to be higher than average as far as our price point is concerned. If you like houses built in the 1950s, then you're probably going to like the homes in St. Matthews. Many of them are 1950 style Cape Cod architecture. There are so many cute little Cape Cods in St. Matthews, just streets and streets and streets of them. One of my favorite locations within the St. Matthews neighborhood is Norburn Estates. It's kind of tucked away right in the middle of St. Matthews, and it is just this really small area, a few streets. It's absolutely gorgeous in this area. They have some larger two-story colonial style homes, but it's just, you walk through there, it's so tranquil and picturesque. The center of the neighborhood has this long shaded sidewalk that you can walk down. That's kind of the center of that little area. The last thing I want to discuss with you is the school options in St. Matthews. This is a question that is always on people's minds when they're considering a move to a neighborhood. Now, as far as public schools are concerned, you're going to have St. Matthews Elementary as an option. It is highly rated. A lot of people have a great experience at St. Matthews Elementary, so if you're interested in that, make sure that you're choosing a home that has St. Matthews Elementary as its reside school. The high school option there is Wagner High School. You'll have to check greatschools.org for its rating, or the Kentucky School State Report Card. I don't know if it's as sought after as some of the other high schools in our area. There are several Catholic options located nearby St. Matthews or in St. Matthews. Of course, the two main ones for high school would be Trinity for the boys and Sacred Heart, just located down the street for the girls. One option that's different than Catholic would be the Walden School. It's a Montessori type school. It's a private school located on Westport Road. So I know a lot of families living in the St. Matthews area check out the Walden School if they're interested in that Montessori type learning environment. Well, I hope you found this information helpful about living in St. Matthews, Kentucky. If you're interested in more info about St. Matthews, be sure to reach out or check out one of my other videos about living in Louisville, Kentucky. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.